What is up, guys? Tyler here, helping you plan big and hustle hard. Today, we are talking all about the two categories of online income. Now, I've broken down all of online income streams into two categories, and these categories I've specifically designed to show you so you have an idea of what kind of income streams you're involved in or going to be involved in, and kind of your future in those income streams. Now, the two categories that I've divided all of these online income streams down into is a service or a freelance type income stream, or a passive and more of a systematic type income stream. So guys, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about those two categories and kind of how one can help you lead into the other and help you build up to the other. So let's say you're a graphic designer and you're venturing into the online business world. And first off, you're going to want to start kind of small and build up using the services that you already know how to do and you can sell and package up as a product. For example, let's say you're a graphic designer and you can develop logos very easily. So you'll go ahead and get online and you'll start selling your logos as a service or as a freelance essentially. And so let's say you can make, let's just say for example, you can make 5 logos in an hour, and each one you can sell for $10 a piece. So we have 5 logos and you can sell them for $10 a piece. Okay, so you're looking at $50 an hour right there. So if you can start doing that, you're going to bring in cash very quickly, and it's something you already know how to do. It's a service that you already offer in your 9 to 5, let's say, and then it's something you can easily just switch into online, and all you have to do is look for clients. And there's lots of places out there like Fiverr. There's lots of different, Upwork, all these freelance websites that will actually hire graphic designers to design logos for them. If you're looking, somewhere like lower, like Fiverr, you're going to have a lot of competition and you're not going to make maybe as much money. Maybe instead of $10, you're getting more like $5 for 3 logos. Whereas if you kind of work as a freelancer and you are individually contracted by a company, you're going to be getting more than $10 probably per logo you're producing. So it kind of fluctuates in and out, but eventually what you want to do is be able to sell that service pretty consistently, and so you're getting paid essentially for your time, but you're able to bring in quick cash because you don't have to go out and learn anything or put in much upfront work. Now let's talk about systematic income streams. This is essentially what my channel is focused around, and that's what I'm most interested in, is being able to put together systems that allow you to automate a process for a user and essentially automate a passive stream of income. For example, if you have a website that's able to transport a customer from point A to point B, and there's a purchase process along the way, you're going to get paid without ever having to move that customer or essentially do anything on your own. So you find this, in computer software, in robots, in web apps, all kinds of different there's all kinds of different options out there that will let you automate and create a system that can passively bring you income. Now, with this, I'm going to go more into this in a future video, but there are two specific things that we are looking for when we're making a system. So if that video is out, go ahead and go check that out right now. I talk specifically about two principles that you need in every systematic passive stream of income to be able to make this whole process work and really create that passive stream of income. So go check that video out. Now back to the systematic stream of income. This really allows you to be able to scale. And that's what's the most amazing thing about having an online business or making money online, is your potential is essentially limitless. Now, if you go back and think about the freelancer that's offering logos for $10 for a logo, and he's only able to make 5 in an hour, his cap is pretty much about $50 an hour. That's pretty much where he caps out. Now he might find someone that pays him more, he might find someone that pays him less, so it could be up or down from there. but it's not going to be that much. Whereas if you have a systematic passive stream of income, meaning if you have a system in place and you're able to funnel lots of people into this system, there's really no limit because you're not having to produce this. So for example, if someone comes in and purchases a digital product for you, and that digital product is delivered to them, and all you get is a receipt and a check or some kind of monetary exchange, then there's really no limit to how many people you can bring in and do that with. Now, why I like this so much is because this is when you can really create massive amounts of wealth, because there is no limit. There's no roof. You can scale this to the moon and back. So if you are looking to jump into systematic passive streams of income, I invite you to stick around and watch future videos here. We're going to talk all about different systems that you can put in place, how you can automate this process, what you need to focus on, and what you need to remember when you're building these systems, what you need to plan for as well, because there is upfront work. Now let's go back here to our design here. So we're here with our person that is a graphic designer. They're putting out 5 logos, producing $50 an hour. So let's go ahead and just show you here what a systematic approach might look different here. So now let's say, so he does this for, let's say, 4 hours, okay? So that is $200 right there. So he's made $200 in 4 hours. And again, this is any kind of freelance service, any kind of service offered. Now, I do highly suggest this when people are just starting out online, because this really allows you to use your talents, your services that you offer, your skills, and be able to bring in income quickly. And the only thing that's impeding you from making that sale is just finding the person. And so it's just like with any other freelance job, anything like that, you got to go out there and you got to find them. Now you virtually have to go out there and find them, whether it's going putting out ads, whether it's contacting people on LinkedIn, on Facebook, wherever your clientele might be. It's going out there and really getting in contact with them and getting hired. But that'll bring in money extremely quickly. Now, let's go ahead and look at another person that's trying to implement a system in place. So then let's say in 4 hours, he's able to implement, we'll say 3 emails into a drip system. And a drip system is essentially when someone puts in their email, then they're automatically added to a system that's now going to send them out 1 email every set amount of time. So let's say we do it for 1 day. So now that person's going to get 3 emails back to back to back days. And this is all automatized. So now he gets 3 emails implemented, right? It took him 4 hours. He made $0, right? But now he is able to bring people into that funnel, essentially that drip system, that drip campaign, and he's able to get people to possibly convert on whatever his emails are about. Let's say he's selling, a $20 product, right? So he's selling a $20 product, and so let's say he goes out, he brings in, 1,000 people a month. And let's say they all come in, he gets I don't know, we'll say a 10% opt-in rate. So he's converting, he's getting 100 opt-ins. And from that, he's converting, we'll say 10%. So 1% of all the traffic he's bringing in, he's converting. So we'll say he converts at 10% of that. So that means he's getting 10 people, okay, right there, 10 people. I'll draw it up here so you guys can see it. So he's getting 10 people to purchase his $20 product every month. So now look at this. So now this is going to equal out to $200, but now it's every single month. So if you look at it that way, if you look at building systems that way, he initially made $0 up front, while a freelancer made $200 right off the bat. But now if he has a system that he's able to bring in traffic and drive people into his system, it's all automatized. He has nothing, he doesn't have to do anything. It's all automatic. And it's a proven system, let's say, that he's built. He knows how to make it work. So all he does is build out something for 4 hours, and then he's able to collect the $200 a month. Now, the reason I love systems, again, is just because there's no roof. He could scale this. He could bring in, 4,000 people and make $800 a month. There's no limit, okay? So what he's done essentially is built another person that's able to automate all those emails and send them out. One thing I do like, a leader actually in the church I participate in said something along these lines, that you can't plant a plant and dig it up every day just to see if it's grown roots. You have to plant it and then water it and let it get sun, and water it and let it get sun, and it will grow roots. So a lot of the times, we are very short, we have a short attention span. We're looking very short into the future. We're looking at, I want results this week. When you're building systems, it's a long-term game. You have to think like that. Now, if this entrepreneur right here, if he wanted $200 that night, he should have gone and created logos. That would have been a better option for him. If he wants $200, coming in every month for the rest of his life, then he's building this out, and maybe it takes a year to get up and going and running. But he knows the value of the long-term game. So, that's with most things in life, but especially with these systematics, passive streams of income. So to wrap things up, guys, all I want to say is that you can use service and freelance income to build up to systematic income. Now, systematic income occasionally, much of the time, requires an investment. In order to make money work for you, you got to put some money up front, and to bring in those 1,000 people to get your 10 people to opt in, he might have had to spend money. He was maybe spending $50 a month to get those people to come in. So you do have to have money up front. There are ways you can drive free traffic. It's not easy though. It's takes a lot of time, and it's not very easy. So guys, if you want to get these passive systematic streams of income built into your life, so you can start diversifying your income, so you can start building these systematic passive streams. I mean, they're completely passive. You're not doing anything after you got the system down. So if you want to do this, I highly recommend that you start out with a service. What do you know how to do? What can you consult on? What can you teach others about? What can you coach people on? Sell your services, essentially. Sell your skills that you've learned, that you know how to do. Sell whatever you're doing in your 9 to 5. Teach people about it. Offer that as a service. And start getting that income quickly, and then build up to an investment so you can start building a system. We are going to go over a few free ways to build into some free systems, and how you can start automating a little bit of passive income, some systematic passive income growth. But essentially you are eventually going to need an investment, so start with the service. Guys, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a thumbs up, a like, and be sure to subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you guys can be notified when that next video drops. Next time we're talking, more about the systematic passive streams of income, and really how you can get those started, and what you need to know before you implement those streams. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.